Well, it's been 5 years. That's nearly half a decade since I made Everybody, which happens to be one of my most popular videos on YouTube, so thank you all so much for the support, I really appreciate that. But yeah, I can't believe it's been 5 years already, and I still fondly remember the day that I made that song. I just downloaded the sample pack, 0G data file, and I came down here that same day with the intention of making a standard jungle roller. Studio! The result was far from that, to say the least. Anyway, I'm just doing this to sort of celebrate the 5th anniversary of that, and for the occasion I've actually got a very special item with me right here. This record, which is something that I had made around the same time, 24th of April actually, and this is a one-off dubplate of Everybody with the original mix of Bananas on the other side. This is literally a one of a kind, so I thought I'd just bring this around to show you because it's really, really interesting, and it's not a great cut, but that doesn't matter because the song's on there and it's just a special little one-off. It's like a special little keepsake, if you like. Oops. And in addition to that, I thought I'd also load up the original song disc for Everybody for the first time since I made the song. Yeah, I haven't touched it since then, so this is going to be really interesting. We're going to go through all the samples, show you how it was made, probably remind myself of a bunch of stuff, because I still remember the making of that song quite well. So, how about we turn on the equipment? What have we got in here? Some samples, some more samples. Doing song. There's subsequent corridors, and there it is. See, I was so proud of Everybody that I actually made a backup disc. So this is like, that's the backup for Everybody, and then I think we've got, yeah, and there's the original disc right there. Under the pseudonym Mac and Ack for some reason, even though it's just the Ack with no Mac. So I'm going to leave that untouched, and I'm going to load up the backup disc, which again I haven't touched since like 2019, so that's going to be interesting. And then we'll load her up, and there it goes. This is it. I'm actually really excited for this. And while I'm at it, I'm going to try and find the original song file for Everybody as well. Let's see if it's on here. Right, that's not that one. What about this one? So inconvenient not having to use floppies with the Atari. There it is, everybody.son. And there it goes.
One eternity later.
Alright, everything is finally loaded up, and I can finally go through this song for the first time since I actually made it. So, let's get comfortable and I'll just walk you through this. This is really exciting for me as well. So we're just going to go through the samples one by one. Of course, you've got the default like test tones and stuff. And then that I think is the string sample. So that is from, I don't know where it's from originally, but when I got my S950, which I no longer have, it came with a bunch of sample discs, and I believe it was one of these. It was labelled Zoot Suit or something like that. So yeah, I actually just played that up on the keyboard, and I'm not sure. Oh, so that's how it worked. Okay, so that is like, so that's the original speed of the sample. See, I'm discovering this, and that on C3 is this for some reason. so that's actually how it came about. I didn't know that. That's really cool. It's like that. So that's really neat. I didn't even know that. But interestingly enough, that wasn't even the first part of the song that I made. I'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, that's the Zoot Suit sample. Then there's the 0G Hot Pants. That's one of the samples I got from data file actually. That's it. Oh, that's all of it. There's the little rhythm in the background. I think it's like... like that. Oh my god, it's so cool hearing these again for the first time in ages. There's the vocal sample. Do you know what? I'll go through the programs because that's just a little easier. So, let's see here, channel 2. So channel 1 is of course the sine wave, but then channel 2. So that is actually the S2800's built-in delay. So if I go to mix, you can see that I've assigned that to effects, and I've got LR mid repeat. I can't remember if I altered that or not, but that's the preset that I used, I guess. And actually, this was made around the time where I didn't have a mixer. I didn't have this mixer until like August 2019, so literally every tune that I made before then was a direct pass of like the outputs of this straight into the DAT machine, literally nothing else. So I had no EQ, no mixing, nothing. So everything is coming from the stereo outputs in here, which is pretty interesting. So there you go. There's the intro. It's so cool, man. Let's go to the next channel. There you go, it's the hot pants. I don't think I used those jobs. I think it was just the bass and the snare. That's it. And then it goes a bit crazy later on. Can't do it with one hand. Channel 4. Hear that? That's sent to the delay as well. Channel 5. Okay. Oh, I thought I had them all on... I thought I had all the vocals on one channel, but I guess not. So I guess if I wanted to pitch the vocal around, I did, but in the end I only did something like that. And then I guess 6 is yeah. And I think there is an unused pattern somewhere of that pitched around, but that didn't get used for fairly obvious reasons. That's from... actually, most of these are from data file. Oh my god. I thought I'd pitch that down, but I guess not. What's the next one? Yeah, because there's actually two hot pantses going on at once. So I got the deep one, which is so I've got that going, and then which is that's a hot pants that I processed myself actually. And then I think, oh wow, there's more to this than I thought. Like that. And then channel 10. Okay, this is an interesting sample because I won't tell you where it's from because it's so damn specific and there's so much context behind it, but it's from a live guitar cover of a Russian reggaeton song, right? There you go. Interestingly enough, that was actually the first part of the song that I ever made, so that's pretty cool. Oh, and the crash. I forgot about the crash. So yeah, again, sent to the S2800's delay. So there's all the sounds. Shoot, there's a lot here that I didn't notice. 11 channels, which is weird because usually I like to stick to the limit of like 7 to 8 channels per song, but I guess I was going a little bit crazy. I guess we should play it back, huh? Let's do it. Oh my god. So this is playing back live from the Atari, look. So if I go over here, turn it up a little. So the Atari is doing all this, and literally it's all coming from the one output, look. There it goes. Look at my shakiness. I'm really excited, that's why I'm shaking. So an interesting note about this is I think the song's actually longer than what you see on YouTube. So the version I uploaded to YouTube was like an abridged version. The original I think is like 8 minutes long or something. Oh, and let me just focus on this break beat for now right here. If I just solo this. That is actually nicked straight from a Busy Bee song. Yeah, I was listening to a lot of Busy Bee at the time, and I think a lot of the influence came through. And actually, that is why this is called Everybody, is because there was a song on that same EP called Everybody. And I just wanted to name a song that, so that's how that came about. Man, this is so exciting. So there you go, back to Ha. Notice the length, look. So yeah, there is a lot more to it. And you see it there, I labelled the, so right there you can see I actually labelled the fade out. So the original song is, look, that's 8 minutes, like 8 minutes 20 seconds, that's nearly 9 minutes. I went through this phase of making some really long songs. I think my longest was 10 minutes, but I deleted that because it sucked. So there's the one Hot Pants there. There's the one that I processed. And then... Actually, let's solo them out. How do they sound like by themselves? There you go. I'm not sure what brought me to do that, but it sounds cool. Oh. There you go. But that's how it comes together, and then you just got the zoot sample and the bass and the yeah and everything, and the crash, of course. To be honest, there isn't a whole lot to it. You notice I'm doing basically the whole song in a single pattern. Look, it's all pattern 1 with like pattern 2s and stuff. This is back when I used Notator. I don't use Notator anymore because like the patterns are limiting to me and it doesn't really suit my workflow. But yeah, this is back when I used patterns, and yeah, everything's in a single pattern there, so that's pretty cool. So there you go, there it is. Really hope you enjoyed watching that. I hope it was as fun for you as it was for me, because genuinely going through that after all these years is so much fun. Oh my god, I've got a huge smile on my face right now. Wow. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video, whenever that is. Goodbye! Come on, let's crank it. Where's that?